welcome back to God's Golden Acres. I'm Kim, and today we're going to be talking about our single seed challenge. It is finally time to start planting those seeds, and today we are going to be doing cantaloupe. And I picked this because it is something that we're going to start off growing only one or two of anyway. My kids love it. They call it opus melon because it has been something special that they have done with my dad for several years now, because one of his favorite things is cantaloupe, and the only time he buys it is when there are other people in the house who like it, which is my sister and him and now my kids. So it's something very, very dear and special to them. I'm going to put it in this little white pot to keep it separate from the rest of our plants and very, very noticeable. And then we'll transplant it eventually into the garden because, of course, cantaloupe needs space. Cantaloupe germinates in soil that is over 65 degrees exclusively. They are a warm weather loving plant. We have to start ours inside to have a long enough growing season. So that's what we'll be doing. All right, so I have two seeds here. They might be hard to see. And I'm planting two because, of course, in case one doesn't germinate. We got our seeds from the charity Free Heirloom Seeds. Of course, I've heard me talk about them before. I paid just for shipping. If you are looking for seeds, you're having a hard time coming by them because of financial means, they're a great resource to reach out to. And if shipping is hard for you even, you can send them a letter and get a hold of them that way, and they will help you with shipping. I contacted them after I lost all my seeds in the move, and I bought just 4 varieties, or got just 4 varieties after I paid for shipping, and it was wonderful. It was a great resource, and we had thought about doing it again after we kind of looked at the seeds and saw how good quality they were and how fast and responsive they were. So they're a great resource. I fully support them. This is probably one of my charities of choice right now. All right, so cantaloupe like to be planted about 1 inch deep. If you look online, it'll give you a variety from 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna do 1 inch, which, if you're on your thumb, is about the first knuckle. And it's gonna vary, if you have very long fingers, you guys know who you are, it might be your nail. For other people, it might be a little bit further down your thumb if you have a shorter thumb length. But it is a decent indicator if you know how long. Just even measure it. Just know how long your thumbs are, how long your nails are, and it'll give you a good estimate, because seed planting, there's grace and forgiveness. If it's 3/4 of an inch rather than 1 inch, that's not going to necessarily mean that you're going to lose your plant because it's not deep enough. So I'll take it and I'll put my thumb in about right there, which gives a nice little divot. I'll put one seed on one side of the hole, kind of press it into the side, and the other seed 180 degrees from that, pressed on the other side, and just fill back in the dirt. Although this seed decided to stick my finger. That happens. And now I'll just give this a decent little water, make sure that the soil is good and moist so it'll germinate. I will set it. I have some green peppers sitting up here that are germinating, and I will set this up there because it is on a heat mat, because the bathroom is the coldest room in the house. It's the safest room in the house because of toddlers. So that's why I have these seeds and on these seed mats in here in the coldest room, because it doesn't necessarily make sense, but it is safe. It's not going to get hit. Even from everyday older kid stuff, this is a safe place for seeds. And we get a little bit of natural light from the window. We have grow lights. So it makes a pretty good small setup. And then I will take stuff out to the greenhouse pretty well as soon as we get good germination across the tray. This one will go out probably after the weekend because it's got 13 of 26 coming up. So I want to give it a little bit more time, and then that'll give these guys a little bit of time on the seed mat before they go out. And I might switch it down here. But for now, this is how we are starting our single seed challenge. And I will try to do about a monthly update for a little while. So about a month from now until it's really growing, and well, bi-monthly, excuse me. Try to do a bi-monthly update, and then when it gets closer to harvest, we'll do a weekly update. And you will probably see it on our weekly garden tours when it becomes that time, which we have probably until June, until that really gets raring and going, because we can't transplant anything really until Mother's Day. So, and then you have the direct sow everything. So I would assume that those are going to start coming out in June. And that's all I've got for you guys today. Thanks for being with us. Check out all of the other single seed challenges by searching Single Seed Challenge 2022. I will have the tag in the description below. And a lot of people are doing this. It's a fun way to learn about a single plant, and it's a fun way that I'm going to end up bonding with my kids over something that they think is super special, because it's something that they get to do with their opa, and they'll be able to bring cantaloupe that they have grown for him to his house over the summer, and they're just very, very excited over this. So thank you. God bless. Have a wonderful day.